AtlantisNAHWAHVid4of9realHEALING video 4. Talking about Atlantis, talking about Yah, and a couple of things. And if you're somebody on my last video, you know, I'm talking about healing and I'm talking about Christ. If you are somebody that say, well, Dominic, I don't believe in Christ, I don't believe in Muhammad, I don't believe in any of that. Does that make me bad? No. Does that make no? I mean, right now, folks, I mean, I can understand a lot of people not believing in anything. I mean, really. They say, look at all that bad, man. How can, but they're associating that. Well, then how can that be good? Exactly. If Christ and Muhammad were walking the earth, they would say, I don't even, I'm not in that, man. That's not me. So if you're someone that don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Worry about what is your connection to, then how do you understand? And even if somebody says, well, Dominic, I'm a devout scientist and I don't believe in really, I have to see this and I can attribute the phenomenon or something that can't be explained. Okay, do what you do. Keep an open mind, but do what you do. No one can force belief on you. They can only present, this is what I believe, and you resonate to something. If you're resonating to something, it's because it all, remember, you're alive, you're a living being, man, and seeing in light and all these things. They always want you to connect to them. Everybody, spiritually. If you don't do it, be open to it. If you're not open to it, you can only be open to what you feel. And that's the way it is. There's a lot of good people that are scientists that aren't religious, don't believe in God, but that doesn't make them bad. It makes them saying, well, you know what? I'm thinking in a scientific, mathematical way. I want to be able to see, and absolutely. I understand that. I always want to see too. It's like getting evidence. I always want, well, I want evidence, but I don't want it just because I'm saying. I want to say, well, I'm showing you, man. That's normal. You're made that way as a human being. You're made to question things and not just to follow. But what happens? People, they're like almost, you know, when I'm watching, I love watching the animal shows every single day. And you see, you know, one animal goes, then the other ones just follow. They kind of, it is that animal instinct that is inside of you. Everybody. It's a part of your DNA. And, you know, I've heard my whole life, God doesn't make mistakes. There is no mistake. There is mistakes, folks, but they can be fixed. Do you understand? It's like there's no way God's looking down to say, wait a minute, that's just so cool, dude. No way, dude. They're like, you know what? I see where it works, the human being. I see where it doesn't. That's a mistake, but we can fix it. How? Exactly. There is no God is just perfect and does everything perfect. No, God's a group of scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. It's about fixing something that's broken to make it work. I understand God this way. God tells you this in your life to know, wait a minute, that's just not perfect. No. What is perfection? Just fix the problem. The flaws are beautiful. Nobody wants something perfect. I mean, creators aren't creating to say, well, because you can always make this cup better. You can put a realistic sun, and I mean, you could just go nuts with it and say, well, it could be better, but that's perfect to me. It can improve. I know that. But that's great. Leave it. Leave it alone. Leave that cup that way. If the cup starts to leak and have a problem, we'll fix it. Then it becomes imperfect. It becomes damaged. Now, how do you fix it? It's that kind of thought. You know, but it's like people have been, you know, it's almost, it's religious. It's the religious power fear trip to not question, to say, hey, I want to understand God as who I am as a person, because God's showing me all the time through your own self being flawed. And you can understand that religious person in what forgiveness and really is.